Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today the plan is I'm going to start tearing down this M670. I've had it listed for a little while on Facebook now for parting it out, and you know, I've sold a few things off it, but it's time that, you know, like I said earlier in a few videos ago, we run out of space, so we need to get this one torn down and get the parts on the shelf, things like that, where it needs to go, and plus get the good parts out of the elements out here. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I want to get, you know, the heads off, you know, maybe get the engine split away. I don't know if we'll quite get that far. And then I do have the this front axle sold off of here, so we're gonna get that torn off too. So anyways, that's what we're working on. A little update on the A4T project. I got those two cylinders soaking. I'm gonna let them soak here for, you know, maybe another week or so, and then I'm actually thinking I'm going to make up a little press thing with a porta power just to try pushing on them a little bit. You don't want to push too much because you can end up breaking the bottom skirts of the jugs, but if I could just get them to move a little bit, we'll see what happens. But main thing is just letting them soak. That'll be the best bet there. So we'll get to work on the 670. Alright, back to work here on the M670. The entrance to this video you're going to see, actually it was yesterday when I recorded that. Ended up getting busy and stuff, but we're gonna get to work here on it today. I got it pulled up by the shop. Like I said, the plan is I want to try to completely tear down this whole tractor. The rear end, you know, the rear end housing is actually cracked, but I am gonna hold on to it. You know, I don't want to completely gut it yet, but we'll go ahead and put it with like the rest of our salvage rear ends and stuff that we got around here. So we got a place for those, and that's where it'll go sit. That way if we ever need something, we'll have it. But main thing is get this tractor, you know, the manifolds and stuff torn off, which I'm gonna do here first, and we're gonna go after getting the motor out. And then I said I do have the front end is sold off of it, so that's kind of what started tearing down this whole tractor. Got the front end sold. I was like, well I can still somewhat move it around, I might as well just completely tear it down. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Also, I seen in a video yesterday, Moline Dan, it's his birthday, happy birthday Dan. And then also my brother, you know, who was also part of the channel, his birthday is also today, so happy birthday to him too. But we'll get to work. Spin that nut off there too. All stud, I guess. It's okay. Okay. Guess the pipe's coming with us. Okay, so as you can see, you know, this tractor stuff there, it is stuck. This tractor does have 4230 heads, which would be the square, you know, the square port intakes there. I got this tractor out of Missouri, you know, knowing that the transmission housing was cracked. I got it kind of a package deal. I bought a Vista diesel, which is parts, but the engine actually turns over in that. We're trying to make another Vista run out of that one. And then I have a Vista propane here that was actually the first reason why I went down there, and I seen this tractor and that other Vista there. So down in kind of south central Missouri is where this tractor came from, but kind of the whole plan was just to use it for parts. You know, I know the engine's locked up tight. When I got it, the brakes and stuff were all locked up. The back tires actually didn't even roll when we first brought it home, but we got those broke free so we can move it around a little easier. But yeah, it's pretty rough shape really. There's, you know, a few usable parts, but like the fenders and stuff, they're all, you know, they're pretty rough. They're, you know, this one's, you know, broke or whatever happened there. The one on the other side's actually all rusted out. So like I said, we're gonna tear it down and you know, make other ones run, and you know, be able to save other tractors at the expense of this one, I guess you call it. So not a super rare tractor, you know, just an M670 Super gas, but there's a lot nicer ones out there. It's kind of raining out here a little bit today. Yesterday was a lot nicer. It was basically 60 degrees again, but you know, this time of year you can't really complain. It's still, you know, about mid 40s today, rain, and then tonight it's supposed to change into snow. But you know, it's kind of expected this time of year, so get these buzzed off here. We'll get this water manifold off and get the rocker arms off next. And get the, should be able to start taking the head bolt, or you know, the nuts off for the heads, and get those off. See how bad the cylinders all look. Kind of curious. I know it's stuck. It felt like it was stuck pretty tight, so sounded like this tractor had sat for a lot of years before I brought it home. And, you know, there was nothing over the exhaust, and the muffler itself looked pretty bad, but the main thing, I want to get these heads off and get them pressure checked. I'll probably, you know, if they're good, I'll list them for sale. So you get them off and get them cleaned up and pressure checked and see if they're even any good. This stud here, when I took the valve cover off, it ended up coming up with it. Not a big deal there. Wish the nice weather would have held on one more day. I could have had, you know, another really nice day to work on this, but part of it. I got a couple days off of work here again, so the plan was to get this torn down, and you know, it's kind of right in the middle of the yard right now, so need to be working on it, even though it is raining. Someday I'll have my own place, and you know, the plan is, since I am a diesel tech, I want to have a, you know, fairly nice shop, you know, to be working on things in. You know, what we got here is pretty much packed full of tractors that, you know, we don't want out in the elements, so we do have a couple stalls in here we use for working on, but usually that's for whatever Dad's working on, so I kind of work on my stuff out here anyways. You know, I do have my, I haven't really showed it in the video yet, but that motor out of my Vista propane, I'm overhauling that. That is in the inside there. You know, some of the big engine work that we do, that'll always for sure be done on the inside. We don't do that kind of stuff out here. But that one, I got the engine all torn down. I need to get the crankshaft to one of the machine shops and, you know, have it polished, or if it needs to be ground down, whatever they got to do there. So that's kind of where I'm at with that one. Just been working on all this other stuff, and usually, you know, the stuff I have in there is what I work on like on real crappy days, like if it's snowing or whatever, then I'll work inside of there. But you know, really we haven't had too bad of weather. Been working outside here mostly, so. Only a couple more days left here, 2024. I can't believe it. You know, time flies. Felt like, you know, it was just yesterday. We were just going into 2024, but that's the way it goes. Pretty much year over and ready to start the next one. Next year we'll probably be saying the same thing. Year flew by again, but it's alright. It's a pretty successful year tractor collecting wise. Trying to think back, you know, maybe I should do a video like a year in review of what all, you know, I added to the collection, or, you know, big things that happened for the collection. Just thinking off the top of my head, right at the beginning of the year last year, it was like the second weekend of the year, I went down to Colorado and I picked up 2 HD 800 power units. I got those soaking right now. They were both stuck, but that was the first purchase. And then I'm trying to think what else. I know I bought that G6 propane. I got that ZAS that was, you know, had an older restoration done. But, you know, my brother got that 706 propane. Yeah, off the top of my head, I guess I'd need to go walk around to find out exactly what all was this year and what wasn't. But, you know, maybe we'll do a video of that here. You know, maybe New Year's Day or something. We'll do a like a year in review type thing. But so I'm gonna go grab a different wrench and get these tubes off. I'm gonna loosen up the heads, and I'll bring you guys back when I'm ready to pull the heads up. Okay, I got these heads ready to come off. Go ahead and pick them up. That one doesn't look too bad. Ooh, yeah, so I figure I knew it was stuck, probably pretty bad, and it doesn't look great, put it that way. But I'm sure some of you know, those heads are a very heavy chunk of iron. But yeah, I don't know, I think these back two don't look nearly as bad. Might be able to get the pistons out of that block yet. This the very front one looks stuck pretty bad. The second one maybe not too bad, but let's see if I can see I know in the last video on the A4T I talked about how, you know, on the top of the pistons, how you can tell what you know, if they're bored over or what. I'll clean this one off to see if we can't see, you know, what size maybe these pistons are, or standard, or what they are, but see if we can't see anything. Might have to get a little carburetor cleaner and spray down in there too, but we'll give this a shot. Kind of crazy, but there's actually like flies down in here that are alive. If we can, yeah, still can't really see it. If that's something, no. And let me grab some carburetor cleaner. Well, I can't see nothing on these pistons. My guess is they're probably standard. I don't remember how many hours this tractor had on it. Take a look. Now, according to the TAC, it's got 2,100 hours. You know, we all know what that goes. You know what that's like if cable was always hooked up, but that's what it claims. My guess is, oh, no, actually there's a marker right over here. 40s. So this tractor also has 40 over pistons in it. Kind of strange. The last two now here have had 40 overs, but I really think this block here would probably just lift right off there. I don't think these two pistons are stuck. I'm gonna tear this water manifold off, stuff like that, and then we'll see if we can't at least get the one off. You know, I want to get as much weight off this as possible before I jack it up and start working underneath here. Just, you know, a little safer, less weight over my head, the better. So, okay, just gonna show you guys this here. So this is what I was looking at. You know, this front cylinder is rusty. When I'm turning it over, it is actually moving. Too bad my A4T wouldn't break free like that. But obviously it won't push up because of all the rust. But I'll clean that cylinder out. Good news is I'll probably have 2 good jugs. The pistons should come out. You know, the pistons hopefully be okay. But anyways, yeah, here's, you know, these cylinders. I can show you here. So I took the starter out, and I'm not sure how well you guys are gonna pick this up, but we'll try. Or maybe I'll just put you here and get on it here once. But you can see, you know, them pistons are moving, so that's good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video here. It's kind of raining and crappy out. I'm gonna go in and dry off. I might edit this and upload it right away, but I'm not done yet today. I'm gonna continue working, but I think we got enough footage here for make one video, and next video we might kind of start tearing some of the stuff off the front. I don't want to get, you know, the radiator is junk. It's been hit, you know, here, a pretty bad hole, broke in there, and then up here it's all broke, kind of like broke free and stuff. But I think it's cracked under here too. So the radiator's junk. I just want to get it out of there. I want to take all this stuff off. So we're just trying to kind of get as much weight off this front end here as we can before I gotta, you know, jack it up and go underneath and start taking this other axle out. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and continue to like and subscribe, and we'll keep putting some videos out. Thank you.